Okay, we're going to open it up straight to questions. Front row right, Tim May, 11 in a row.
Brian, is this what you had in mind? Is this what you envisioned about this offense the last couple of weeks of hitting on almost every cylinder, at least in the first half? But I mean, just what is your thought coming out of this game about the way this offense is executing, CJ Stroud especially?
Well, you can see our capability, and when we're playing really good football and clean football, that we certainly have a high ceiling, and we're still striving towards greatness, and it's bringing it every week, and we're playing really well every week. Certainly have a tough opponent coming up this week, and certainly all of our focus is quickly going to that game. But I know we're fresh out of this game. Proud of the way our guys played. Thought we played strong. Up front, protection was good. I thought receivers, were really crisp in their run running, made more plays. Travion ran well, and I thought CJ was strong.
Over here to the right, Jared Smalley, WCMH.
About Stroud, complete 17 in a row. I know you don't know a lick about the Heisman race in particular, but with him displaying that kind of talent on a national stage, you understood what the forum was like today. What do you think that does for him in that national regard, and just his performance and development to get to the level he got to do that?
Yeah, I mean, I think his preparation has allowed him the opportunity to be in these situations, but I think when you're looking at the way he's playing, not that this really matters to our team or not, but when you only play really one half of football and you throw for 6 touchdowns, I just think that matters when you're looking at statistics, and the level of play that he's playing at right now is very high. I think that needs to be taken into consideration. But our focus is on the team up north right now, and getting ready for those guys and figuring out a way to get this team ready to go play them next Saturday up there.
Right next door, Nathan Baird, Cleveland.com.
You had a couple weeks there where the offense wasn't blown up like the way it is now. What ways do you see when this offense is looking like this? Is it putting pressure on the other team's offense and I guess helping the defense by?
Well, I think when you stay on schedule like we've done, stayed away from penalties that have got us off schedule, and then finished off drives. I thought the throw that CJ had, early on in the red zone was a really nice throw to Chris. That was a tight window that he made that throw in, but that's playing against good teams and making those throws down there in the red zone. And there was times where I just thought he moved his feet well. He saw it, and I thought the runs were efficient. For the most part, when we were hitting our runs, I mean they were good. There was one point we took a sack, and it was second and I think like 13 or 14, and then we ran for like a gain of 17, got a first down on those. I mean, those are the things, when you get back on schedule like that keeps us going, because I feel like when we get a new set of downs, we're dangerous. And certainly when you get the ball out in space to our guys, another set of downs means, you may hit a home run. And the more we can keep the chains moving, the better off our chances are.
Over to the left, Bill Rabinowitz, Columbus Dispatch.
Right. Football is such a difficult game to play flawlessly, playing players time off. Were you able to take any time today and just go, wow, this is remarkable. The team has played as well as both sides.
No, I hear what you're saying. I just feel like there's so much more here. We're right in the middle of it right now, and to take a step back and start to do all that stuff, you're going to lose focus on what's going on right now. We've got a huge game. We've got everything riding on this thing coming up right around the corner, and I got to tell you, it wasn't even the game wasn't over yet, and I was already thinking about it. There's just so much going on here. We knew this run was going to be real. Very proud of the way our team played today, but all the focus goes to the Wolverines.
Behind him, Bill Landis at The Athletic.
Ryan, I think sometimes people might watch your offense and just say, well, these guys are open all the time. CJ's just throwing to open receivers. But it does seem like oftentimes, and today, CJ does a really good job of holding defenders, looking guys off, holding safeties. Can you speak to that a little bit? How just like
Yeah, I think his anticipation is off the charts. I think he sees things really, really well. I think his touch is excellent. When he needs to put a little extra on it, he does. He's accurate downfield. He doesn't make the guys work for the ball. He plays catch, and certainly our receivers are excellent, and they create a lot of separation and make a lot of plays. But CJ's special too.
Front row left, Dan Hope, 11 Warriors.
Ryan, I mean, with CJ, first few games he's had a shoulder injury. There's fans questioning whether he should be the starting quarterback. Now people are talking about him as a Heisman front runner. What do you think of the things that CJ's done to just grow so much in 1 year?
Well, I think first off, I've told them all along that praise and criticism are all the same. You have to treat it the same way. So the same people that thought maybe he should have been playing, and the same people that are telling him maybe should be the Heisman Trophy winner, can't listen to either of those people. Has to stay focused on just having a great night to night, getting home, getting rest, waking up in the morning, getting started on these guys. Learn from what happened in this game and stay focused. And I hope he can do that, because so far he's done that. He's been really steady, even though there's been a lot of ups and downs. And right now we're on an upswing. So being able to handle that is critically important, almost more important when things go bad. And so, but I think it's just putting 1 week in front of the other preparation-wise, learning from it, staying strong, and not riding that roller coaster. There's a lot of them to be in this situation.
Third row left, Rob Aller, the dispatch.
3 receivers, each with 100 yards. Can you describe the different skill set of these guys?
Yeah, I think Chris, as you can see, he's such a weapon downfield. He did a nice job on a couple other things today, on bubble screens and things like that. His run after the catch has been really good. Just fast, 0-10, just off the charts. Garrett is just so strong and just so sudden. His catch radius is extraordinary. And he sees the field. And then Jackson is so quick inside. His spatial awareness, his ability to set guys up and change direction. He's kind of built low to the ground with really strong hips and a lower body. And he's got tremendous ball skills as well. Really knows how to run routes. I also was impressed with the way Julian Fleming today played. He stepped up in a big way. I thought that he came down and blocked the guy, and then he came down and we ran the pop pass right behind him. That was great to see him start to be a contributor here to this offense, because he's been in and out of injuries, and so he's a guy that also is a strong guy, big strides, can go up and play the ball up high. So like you said, different skill sets there.
Got time for just a few more, so we can get some players up here. Far left, Doug Lamreese, Cleveland.com.
Ryan, you said you started thinking about the Michigan game even while this game was going on. To play a top 10 team this week, and now you have your rivalry game coming up, a team you didn't get to play last year. Yep. What's that transition like? What's this 2-week period like for what you guys have to be focused on? Well,
we at the bye week, we talked about a 6-week season, and we knew that the week in and week out this was going to be hard. And I got a lot of respect for the teams we played so far this year. When you look at the way Penn State played us and the way Nebraska played us, and Purdue, Michigan State, these are all really good conference teams, and so we knew we had to bring it, every week. And when you look at college football this year, certainly we understood it even more. There was evidence, and now here's another one right here. Obviously, everything gets ramped up this week because of what it is and what's on the line all the time, but even more this year. Certainly the opportunity to go to Indy and everything's on the line. So we knew it was going to be like this. You have to bring it every week, and it's the battle of the fittest. I mean, you got to be strong. You got to bring it every week, and you can't ride the roller coaster.
Third row left, Lori Schmidt, Columbus Dispatch.
Coach, you had said last week that the offense had to carry in that win. Can you discuss today how the defense responded and just how you changed Kenneth Walker?
Yeah, I thought the D-line, I thought the guys up front with the linebackers, you got to look at the film. It looked like Tommy was really all over the place today. I think they took it as a challenge to stop the run. We're going to have another challenge coming up this week, but certainly had a lot of respect for Walker coming into the game and wanted to do a good job stopping the run and making play, really one-dimensional, and I thought we did that.
Front row, middle, Clay Hall, WSYX.
After a game like this, you'll hear fans say, "Oh, I wish we could bottle this effort or save a touchdown." How similar do you think next week's challenge is to what you put on the field today?
We've watched them a little bit here and there, but you can't get too far ahead of yourself in season, because if you start doing that, you're going to lose the game at hand. So I've watched them a little bit. They're a very, very good team, and watch them just when you're getting ready to play your game at night. Maybe they have a noon game, and so I got to watch the film to get an idea. But I know that they're very strong. They have some really good players on defense. They're really good players on offense, and they're playing at a high level. So I don't know to answer that question what the comparison is, but. Certainly, when you play in the rivalry game, all the records go out the window anyhow. So you got to play really well. And now we're on the road, so a lot going into this week.
And final question for Coach Dave over here to the right, Austin Ward, Letterman Row.
Ryan, it looked like Denzel Ward may have been able to come back in if you needed him. I don't know, that was just the sense. I'm sure you didn't expect you to have the opportunity to manage reps in that second half, but this is the advantage of that, but you may be close going into what's next.
Yeah, full disclosure, at one point, we wanted to get guys some rest in the second half. We just thought it was the right thing to do. We're up 7 touchdowns, and I felt like it was smart to do going into next week. We wanted to keep playing. The guys wanted to keep playing. I had to talk some guys, off the ledge a little bit because they were upset about not getting back in the game. But it was the right thing to do, and if it was even a thought at all, then we took them out of the game.
Ryan, is there a long-term
long term, no.
Great, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.